So I have marked the previous day's high, the previous day low. We got the low of yesterday was like around 330. So we are about to open in 6 seconds and we are gapping up. So that's one thing. If you look at QQQs on the hourly time frame, you can see that we are right at the 20 period moving average, which is not a good sign for the bears. Bears know that the bulls will try to bounce off this 20 period moving average, so they'll try to get out of the way of bulls. So this is generally my general expectations for today. I am not really bullish. I'm not really bearish that much. But if the setup tells me to go short, I'll still go short. If I remove uh, this 20 period moving average is right here. H 20 MA 1 hour 20 period moving average. So this is going to be a key level for today. For the Globex time session, if you plot these levels, these are going to play out today. So this is the Asian range. This is the Asian range. We have like gone up and down like all over the Asian range. So that's not a good setup. This is to be noted. This is a 15 minutes time frame on the Globex session, and we have an inefficiency, which tells me that the price will is likely be in a long ass range, and we will probably revisit this today, tomorrow. That is not quite sure when. Okay, for the Globex session, one more thing to mark out is 854. 854. 854. 54. Yes, right around the area where the 15 period moving average, 15 time frame, 20 period moving average is, or the low of this bar, the 830 low. This level is important and drag it till 1 o'clock. Going to mark it as 4H to. Okay, for context, yesterday was a very choppy session. This was the original trade I was trying to plan. I was aiming for the previous week's close. If the market would have reached the previous week's close, it was very obvious that it can give me 20 points more. So my expectations was right, my direction was right, but the trade was wrong. Overall, I got stopped out, but I closed like my whole computer walked away. So not only once, it came back. If I would have executed it next time, I would have stopped it. This was the next time. So it was not a very good day for me. We'll see what will happen today. 557. Okay, this is another important level that I'm marking. 557, 57.02, 556, 556.05. So we have a lot of things that are in play at the same place. We have an hourly 20 period moving average and the previous day low plus this box. So, and yesterday's opening range. So, overall, the lower portion, the one third, the 75 lower portion, or the first 25% was really important of this opening range gap. 15 seconds till the market is going to open. We are gapping up. Really, this is a very tiny gap. We are still gapping up from the 20 period moving average that is going to play out. Overall, market is open. Let's see how the first 15 minutes are going to close. We've gapped up. All of the gaps will be noted by this color. So this is the chart which I'm prioritizing over all of the other charts. If I look at this chart, we are gapping up. We are right at 20 period moving average. If the price moves above 5 period moving average, 5 20 period moving average on a 5 minute time frame, and stay here for 2 or 3 bars, give me full complete bars above the moving average, then I'll be interested in taking a long, targeting this point or that one. As long as we are below this point, this is always in short. 550. If it starts to move down, these are the levels which are going to play out. 92 into and 550 35. We're retesting the previously week's low and getting really strong rejection out of the previous week's low, previous week's high. On the hourly time frame, we are above the 20 period moving average. We have gotten the close above the 20 period. Okay, let's do this analysis. The close one. We are above the 4 hours. We are above the 4 hours high. In close, we have gotten the close above the 4 hours high. Moving down a time frame to the hourly time frame, you are above 20 period moving average. and we are above this basic support line, the 4 hour support line, which is 854. So our 4 hours is bullish, 60% bullish and 40% bearish. 1 hour is also 60-40 bullish. It's coming, chop it into four quadrants, each 15 minutes. So on a 15 minutes, we are still bullish. When will the narrative change if we get a close below this one, 854? Then the narrative will be changed towards the downside. Okay. We filled the gap. Strong rejection of previous week's high. This is a strong enough bar. We might get a small second leg. Probably get a small second leg. We have filled the gap completely now. Look at this. Something really good. This is an expanding triangle, one of its kind. And we have an inefficiency towards the downside. So let's see how the first 15 minutes close. Gap got filled immediately at the first bar. So the gap was not accepted. Let's see if we get a closing below this low on 15 minutes. We're getting some support out of this box. Second bar of the day is going to close in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Second bar closed. This is a disappointing bar for the Bears. Quite a big range. Still, I am looking to target this point. First bar of the day, 20% chance of being at the high or the low of the day. So 2 minutes. 1 minute till the first 15 minutes are going to close. 27 seconds. I need a single close on a 1 minute to go short. I need a single closing on a 1 minute time frame to get me into the trade. You remember this was the inefficiency. That's the same inefficiency I'm still targeting. I've gotten what I wanted. This was the 5 minutes close, which is better than 1 minute. So we got the 5 minute, the 1 minute, all of the closes. The single standard deviation of the first 5 minutes is equivalent to this point. 554.37. My target is achieved, and I am leaving the partials and targeting this point. This is a strong 3 bar micro channel. Still targeting this point. It's easy to come back down towards this or the opening range of the week and warm. बीजू बवाना अगर तुम देख रहे हो ये देखो मैंने तुम्हें क्या कहा था कि यार वेट फॉर अ सिंगल क्लोज देन वेट फॉर द बाय इसके ऊपर क्या ही रिस्क रिवॉर्ड थे बस गुड रिस्क रिवॉर्ड तो target the low of this point, filling the gap. 5 risk to reward, 1 to 5 risk to reward. The new hour is opened hourly candle. Easily this is the target. Yeah, easily the low is the target. That's one of the easiest. Ah, we're right at the middle of the range. This is better to be treated as a trading range than to be a trending environment. So majority consensus is to be this is to be assumed as a trading range then traded. And once we like basically move to this point or below the low, then it's a trending market. A single standard deviation of this range takes us back to this low. Okay. A single standard deviation of the first 5 minutes takes us to 554.33, and the range standard deviation is 554.22. So minor difference. And that's not the only thing. If you take the high and the low of this range, So overall, this is the heart of the trading range. Are we making a bear flag now? This is the target here, and there we go. Woohoo! Single standard deviation achieved. Now, what bears are looking for? Bears are looking for a whole standard deviation move to the low, which will take us to the 50% end of this point. Now, this is the target.